Everyone is out there tossing around this term customer experience. And what's interesting is if you talk to 10 people and you ask them what it is, you're probably going to get 10 different answers. I mean, one person will talk about a marketing event, another person will talk about a customer service initiative, another person's going to talk about a retail experience. I mean, it's all over the map. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 5,000 definitions that I've heard up to this point aside and just ask you, what is customer experience?
Like it.
Well, so I think you're absolutely right, and I think the problem is everybody's trying to own it because it's a thing right now, right? It's the hot thing in town. So everybody's like, "Oh, it's mine. It's all about our campaigns and our events and yes, blah blah blah," right? But that's people trying to kind of like dominate it and trying to own it. But actually, customer experience is all about the experience that your customer, client, consumer, or user has with your organization. And that can be extend from anything from your reputation, i.e. what they hear on the street about your firm, to your marketing campaigns, to your product or service, to how you treat your employees, to how you invoice your customers, to how you solve your customers' problems. It's the whole shooting match. That's what it is in reality. It's like an all business thing. And so that's really big. And
Yeah.
then and then it's like you say, it's like, holy shit, it's that big. You're like, yes, it is. It's that big and it's that important because it matters. Everything matters. You can't overlook some things. I have a favorite story, if I may,
Yeah.
which it sort of explains to you, or I'll explain to the listeners about what brings this to kind of light. So imagine you go into a restaurant, right? And it's a restaurant that you've been looking forward to going to for a long time, and you've kind of had to book ahead. So you book your table and you show up with your kind of partner, and you kind of get greeted at the door by the maitre d'. You get shown your table. The smells, the kitchen is brilliant. The service is fantastic. This food starts to come. The wine's amazing, etc. So you're loving it, and then you have to excuse yourself and you go to the bathroom. And the bathroom is like something out of, I don't know, a horror movie. Right? It stinks. It's like this green slime coming down the walls, right? And it's just like smelly. There's things bubbling up from the grates. It's horrible. So the question is, how do you now think about the experience that you're having in that restaurant now that you've seen that the bathroom is just this car crash? Does it affect everything that you think about or you thought about or you experienced before? Are you now starting to think, crumbs, if that's what the bathroom's like, then what's the kitchen like?
Right.
And that's what I mean. It's like, it's about everything. It's about everything your customer experiences about your business. How friendly, how you answer the phone, kind of like, do you have a reception area? How comfy are the seats, for crying out loud? How did you kind of like, have you renewed the magazines that you give people to browse through once you're, when they're waiting for an appointment? All that sort of stuff. Even the smallest things can have the biggest impact.